Oh my goodness, we got people here. I thought it'd be a holiday, don't be around, but Washington is buzzing. I'll tell you that. Uh, with the Trump people having parties, lots of party day. It'll be all over. I'll go take a long walk today and see what all that looks like. But it may be too cold. It's cold. I mean, I guess they're having the inauguration under roof. So it is cold, for us old people. I think Trump is like my age or something. I may be older. I'm not sure. But what I really want to talk about is what's going on at Let's Go Help. Hi, Megan. You're up so early. Thank you for your note. That'll help. But yeah, today is the last day to apply to our $20,000 rent grant we give out. We give out $500 of rent grants to members only. So you have to apply by midnight tonight. So if you go to our website, Let's Go Help on Mighty Network, we have the application there, and all you have to do is write just one sentence. That's it, one sentence. Yeah, to apply for that. Easiest grant on the internet. And then it takes us about 2 weeks or so to process it. We're getting a lot of scammers that are sneaking in somehow. I don't understand. I'm not that good at all this kind of stuff, but it is distressing trying to do something good and people rip you off. I guess that's America, huh? You gotta watch for that kind of stuff. But it's important that people know about the program because I know it's not a lot of money. I mean, the government's giving out trillions, and that's why Trump grants start tomorrow. And I don't know if you could call them Trump grants yet, but he's in charge of all these grants. So he's in charge of the $4 trillion that is going to be given out in 2025. Okay, and it's already baked in. These are programs that have been here for 20, 40, 50 years, but he's in charge now. And they're all by law, so it's hard to change things. So a lot of things won't change for a few years probably to get what he has in mind to do. It takes time. So he'll make some flashy things that sound like he's doing a lot, and it's not going to affect the grants, tell you the truth. So if you need money, if you need help, he can't affect these for a couple of years because this is all laws that have been put into the books for a long time. And they're mostly at the federal and state level. So ignore what you hear out of Washington for a while because it's not going to affect you in any way. Particularly about money programs and the help that's available. See, this is all about the free money economy. I mean, that's what I'm trying to teach people about, is about the free money economy. And that's, Trump is really in charge of the free money economy now, okay? But again, it's going to take a while if he wants to make changes that are drastic or not. It'll take some time. But as far as the money programs that are given out, that's that's pretty much baked in. So don't stop looking for help just because you see some wild headline or something in the news. The program they're going to give out $4 trillion or more. That's an average of $18,767 per person. Now, it's not one grant you're applying for. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands and thousands of grants, and free money. So it's not only grants, it's free services. Like the first thing you should do right now, if you're worried about money, is make an appointment at HUD.gov. You go to HUD.gov/counseling. And a certified community development corporation tonight. So I'm getting things. Oh, wonderful, Megan. So make an appointment to go over your finances and your debt and credit card stuff, all that kind of stuff. Don't just worry about it and then Google in circles for the next 7 months. No, you make an appointment with people that know about this system and how to get through it and how to, your options about it, so you can make an informed decision on what you really should do. Don't go to Google, because Google is capitalism. Capitalism, you need money to play in Google. So if you don't have money, this is the size of capitalism in our country. And it's about 60% of everything in our country is capitalism. 40% is the free money economy. You have the capitalism economy and the free money economy. Now, the free money economy is government offices and nonprofit organizations. They're the people that help you for free. You have to know about those if you don't have money. If you have money, then you can solve a lot of your problems by going to Google, because that's a capitalism economy. And they'll solve your problems, but you gotta have money. So if you don't have money, you have to stay away from them, because they're too good at marketing. They will get your money. They know how to do that better than anybody else, kicking out everybody. Well, I mean, that, you look, come back in 3 months and see what happened. I mean, the government is, 40% of everything in our country. So we may do that. I mean, he wants to changes, and he's got the power now to make some changes. But it's not going to change the money and help that is there. If he nibbles around the edges, is it. And 99, 44, 100% of everything will still be there, even after 4 years. But it can make an effect for 5 or 10 years from now. And that's the way things work. I mean, I've been following this thing for 50 years. I mean, if you don't want to get help, then fine. You are upside down. Am I upside down? Huh. Right, so, the F, Trump kicking out of here. Trump down. Trump. Canada is voting conservative anyway. Yeah, no, a lot of people, and even in Europe, there's a lot of conservative movements, South America and everything. Have a great week. Thank you. You're a lifesaver, the whole thing. Well, this stuff is out there. And see, the rich people use it. That's why now Trump is, his cabinet and everybody is full of billionaires, because they want to get more money. Why is Elon Musk doing this? Because he already got $4 billion from the government. He wants to get more. That's the only reason the people. Why are all the high-tech people here? Because they want to get more from the government. They know that they could get $1 billion easier from the government than they can in inventing a new product or business or whatever. No, it's easier to get $1 billion from the government. So that's why they're in town. So that's why what bothers me, people think it's bad to use government money. Well, you don't have to use it. But if you have a problem, a financial problem, I want to make sure that people know it's there. This is how I learned about these programs, is helping Fortune 500 companies apply to all these. I mean, I did this about 3-4 years. I started a business in my bedroom, and it grew to about 40 people down on K Street in Washington, D.C., where all the consultants and lobbyists are, or whatever. And I would get money programs for millionaires. But after doing that for 4 or 5 years, it was the first successful business, so I was proud of that. And but I was helping millionaires become billionaires. And I grew up in a town called Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I didn't know anything about these programs, so they taught me, because I want to get paid. I get money and help for them in government programs, so I could get paid to feed myself. And then I said, boy, it's no fun helping millionaires to me. And when I know so many people really need this, and to just to get out of poverty. I mean, we have more poverty in our country than any other developed country in the world. And this is what motivates me. Here, of all the developed countries, that means the rich countries, we're number 1 in poverty. The percentage of people in poverty in America is greater than any other developed country. So that's why we're bigger than, we have more poverty than Chile, than Mexico, than Estonia, than Spain, than Greece, than Korea, than Italy. And we have 17.2% poverty level, or 17.7. And people like Canada have like only 12%. So we got 50% more. Germany has about 10%. Sweden is down to 8%. Finland, Denmark. Poverty. So we're creating more poor people in our country than any other developed country. Not underdeveloped like China or African countries. No, developed, the rich countries. So we lead in the rich countries and creating poor people. We also create more millionaires. So we're creating more millionaires and more people, poor people. And it's policy decisions too. I mean, I don't know. I'm not here to argue that. I'm here to argue that if you need help to improve your life, if you need help with financial assistance, if you need help to start a business and do something that you feel is more important with your life, if you need help to get the education and training you need, that is available. Now, it's not where you think it is. That's why we have to train people about how to use this free money society, because the economy for free money is different than the economy for capitalism, okay? Capitalism spends money to find you, okay? For the free money economy, you have to find it, okay? And that means you only go to websites that are .gov or .org. They're the free money economy. People that have .org or .gov, everybody else is going to get money from you. You're looking for help from people. The people who will give you help are .gov for government and .org for community. That's how we help each other in our country. We want to help each other succeed, and that's what living in a society and community is. And what we do too is we're a .com, but we have our own grants. I mean, our grants are peanuts. We give out $50,000 to $75,000 every month just to members. So if you're a member, you could apply. Right now we have one that's deadline is tonight for rent grants. So you could get up to $500. Well, $500, that's what we give to everybody. You can apply for that. We have $20,000 worth of that, and we'll give it out to people who have trouble paying their rent. So you just write one sentence, that's it, one sentence. I mean, the easiest grant you'll ever find. And by the way, most grants in the government are very easy. If you want a big $1 million and stuff like that, no. But for living expenses or getting by or solving a financial problem or even getting a business started, these are just a couple fill in the blanks, 3-4 pages, that's it, and that's why you don't let that stop you. The hardest part about government grants is finding the right place to apply, and that's what we do at Let's Go Help. We have now 15,000 people in Let's Go Help that help each other find grants, okay? That's all we're here for, is to help you help each other, members, like right now. I mean, Megan's here, she was doing her work last night, I think, unless she probably took the night off. And it's live. I mean, we have members today, but 2-3 hours, up to 4 or 5 hours, some days of live, people who are live to answer your question. These are members who work on getting grants themselves and got them themselves, that they could help you more than anything. MGK at 80. Who's that? I'm 81, so I don't know. Is that mega something? Or the right flag to fly, far right flag to free Palestine. Everyone over 50 knows this man. I mean me. No, I've been doing this for 50 years. And obviously I did a shitty job because people still don't know about this. I mean, I worked my ass off for 50 years trying to educate people. And apparently nobody knows. It's amazing. But I have nothing better to do, and I'm going to do this till I die. I got about 10, 12 years left, I feel. And I'm happy to do it. Because I feel at least it's important. I see too many stories every day, of people that are able to use this to their advantage and solve a problem, solve a financial problem. Because I think that creates mental health problems. You don't want mental health problems, right? Well, that's right. You worry about stuff. You worry about paying the bills. You're worried about having a decent career. Well, there's programs. I'm trying to find. Oh, okay. Here's what I was looking at. There's a nice video that somebody did on me, and the history of me. Wow, it didn't ask me about it at all. But what I like about this video is all of the comments. You know, if you go to YouTube, you go to YouTube, and then put in "Let's Go Scam." A lot of people think I'm a scammer because I tell you how to get free money. Every program is legitimate. If you think it's a scam, just don't do it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so you go to YouTube.
Could a Cybertruck, like the one that you see behind me,
go to YouTube, and here, the question mark guy who wasn't technically a scammer. Okay, now he's got about a, that's the ad.
pay you $30,000 a year?
Okay. Yeah, it's 11-minute video he has, and my whole history. I mean, it's amazing. But to me, what's really nice is in the description below. They have wonderful testimonials that I really love. They're heartwarming. Like, here's one here. He said, "When I was 18, I read his book front to back one day, trying to find government funding so I could get a good job and start my life. By the end of it, I became memorized with federal grants. I am now a grant management specialist, helping people after disasters to manage their money. It's 20 years later, and I still think about how that book changed how I see the world. I don't care what anyone says about him. He brought passion to government programs that changed my life. Thank goodness I made it out." See? I mean, God, to hear that, I mean, I have nothing better to do with the rest of my life. If I could get one of those, man, that help people. What else are we here for? You know, is to help other people. And that's what keeps me alive, I think. It grows my heart. That's the only thing I could grow anymore. I can't get faster, stronger, smarter. All that shit's going downhill at 81. So, but I can love harder. And that's what this is. Here's another one here. I used to work at Starbucks that this guy frequented. Yeah, I would look at him in his question mark suit and be like, what the fuck? Fast forward a year or so after I found out about the mere chance that what he does, I sat down next to him and asked him about ways to get into the IT industry. No degree, no experience. He recommended a local nonprofit organizations that teaches tech support. I am now a network engineer thanks to this man. Wow. What else can I ever do with this life? I mean, that's what I think. I mean, I don't create these programs, and I know the program he's really talking about. It's all over. It will train you to be an IT and get a decent job, and even pay you money to train, you know, but you don't know. And so you just call me a scammer. That's fine. It's America. You could dress like an asshole and people could call you a scammer. That's what's so great about America, right? It changed. That's what I mean. These programs are life-changing. These programs are life-changing for you, but it takes work on your side. You're not gonna just make a phone call and get a check in the mail or whatever. No, things don't happen that way. You have to do and put up some elbow grease and do something to make it happen for you. If you have money, yes, it's easy because you go to Google and you spend money to get the help. If you don't have money, then you have to do the work, okay? Laughing not to cry is American way. Laughing not to cry is American. Bill Nye, the gender queer guy. No, I'm not Bill Nye. Crazy thing, people here talking shit, and obviously they have nothing of value to do. Yeah, no, they don't. They're entertaining themselves. Exactly. You either have time or money. Most of us have more time than money. Yes. Well, you have to make the time. If you want to change your life, it's not easy, okay? You have to do some work, and that's why, in Let's Go Help, we help you all the way. You can ask us 100 questions a day if you like. We have people, members, 15,000 members that will help you apply to all these grants and understand how they did it. Where's the best place to start, Matthew? Well, if you, at letsgohelp.com, but that costs $20 a month. So if you want to try it for a month, or actually wait for another day or two, we may have that $1 offer coming through. But now it's $20 a month. Or you go, here are 7 websites, okay, to go to. One, right now, go to HUD.gov counseling. Whatever you do, if you're worried about money in any way, the first thing you want to do is go to HUD.gov/counseling and make an appointment with people there that get paid to help you figure out your money problems, okay? They're getting paid to help you for free, okay? Google will help you, but it's not going to be for free. So you can't do that, okay? Okay, now for living expenses, you go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org, and you put in your zip code and you put in what kind of expenses you need. Well, you could just put in financial assistance is a good place to start, and you'll see 200 or 300 nonprofit organizations in your zip code that help you for free with financial assistance. That's right. That's right. You're going to find 2 billion in Google, but they're all people want to get money from you. Here are 200 or 300 in your zip code that give money to you. That you don't know about. And then you have to start calling. You can't just fill out a form and get money. You call the people and ask them for help. And if they can't help you, you ask them, where else can I go to get help? That's how you get help. You ask people. You don't go to Google. You don't fill out applications without knowing what the hell you're going to do. It's too complicated out there. You have to talk to people who do this every day. You want to start a business? Easy. But it's not in Google. You go to Sba.gov, and they have a website at Sba.gov called Local-Assistance, which shows you all the nonprofit organizations, all the free money economy people that will help you start your business for free, help you find money, everything you need, legal help, accounting help, technical help, anything you want. I see 2, 3. Now I'm worried about a podcast. It looks like I was supposed to do today. Okay, so that. Okay. Okay, I guess I don't. Okay, I'm worried about it. That's why I'm doing this now. Okay, so you go to sba.gov/local-assistance, sba.gov/local-assistance. And you make an appointment. You put in your zip code. There'll be a half a dozen to 2 dozen nonprofit organizations that all they do will help you start a business. Do you hear that? All they do will help you start a business. Now, Trump's going to be the boss, in a few hours. All these stuff will still be here. Don't worry, okay? Nothing will change. If they do, it'll take years. So don't worry about it, okay? These are the programs you want to go and get help with your life, no matter who the hell is president. Okay, medical help, okay? needymeds.org. See, everything I'm telling you about is a .org or a .com. Oh, I see I made a mistake here. Needymeds.org. Okay, you want to go there. You want health care, dental care, mental health care. Smiley, the lady who lets me live with her here, as a friend or trying to get free mental health. You call 988, 988. 988. So many people have mental problems today because we have this loneliness issue and people aren't helping people. But there are now free professionals to help you with mental health. And you call 988. That's Needy Meds. You want a better job? Here's where to go. CareerOneStop.org. CareerOneStop.org. and you make an appointment. You have to talk to people. You don't go to a website and try to fill out an application and get money. No, you have to talk to people. You have to talk to people. You call them up, and they all won't be helpful. That's okay. But you call them up because they help people like you, but they may not be able to help you specifically. So you ask them where else to go. See, that's what it is. You follow the thread. And you say, okay, this person is in this business, but maybe they don't help me, but they will know other people that may help you. That's what you have to do. You have to talk to people and find out where it is, because the help is there, okay? Here's an 800 number for seniors. If you're over 60 or so, or taking care of somebody over a senior, you call the Elder Care Locator, and that's 800-677-1116. 800-677-1116. And make an appointment to talk to people about you need money and help to take care of a senior, okay? If you're a veteran, here's an 800 number for that. Now, this organization is the best place for veterans and veterans' family to get help, okay? Help with dental, yes. Look in our meta grant report for dental. Let me finish this with the veterans. Call this number, 888-777-4443. 888-777-4443. When I finish this, I'll put all these numbers in the description on YouTube for that people. Okay, now for dental. We have a whole bunch of places that you have to check, and you have to check everyone. You know, that's the thing. You just don't go to one place and they say no, and then you think there's nothing there. No, you have to check for everyone. Let's see, how do I get there? Whoa, how do I get there? Okay, career one stop, I gotta go there, and then drive, then a meta grant report. Okay, now in the Let's Go Meta Grant report, I have a whole section there on free dental care. So you want to follow that. Now you have to, you may have to make a dozen phone calls or more. That's the only way you're going to get it. Yeah. If you don't want to do that, fine. Then you could live without it. You know, but it'd be a lot easier in life if you take a few minutes, a few hours, or whatever it takes to get that free help. And if you don't do that, then you have to wait until you have money to get it done, or live without it, right? Education, job, paying for college, free money. Okay, here it is. Okay. Ways to get free dental care. Okay. Okay, here are all the sources for free dental care. That is the way life is in our society now. It's complicated, and you can't just make one phone call or one source and solve all your problems. No, you have to go through the process of calling. It's like getting a job. You know, very few people will be able to go one place, get a job, and solve that problem. No, you probably have to knock on a dozen doors, 2 dozen, 200, or whatever it is, to solve the problem. And so you have to do that, or you're gonna have the problem. You wanna keep the problem alive. Maybe it's not worth it for you. I understand, okay? So that's it. Despite what has been said and what those critics say today about you, I'm thankful that you have the strength and desire to keep going. Some people find it difficult. They say, we need, oh, thank you so much. Well, let me show you this video, which is so nice because it shows you the bad parts of me too. I certainly am not perfect. Sometimes I think I am. No, okay, let me get this. Let's go scan. Yeah, you do there, and then you have the question mark guy. Okay, I'll put this in the chat here. that video. Yeah, it's fun. So take a look at it because it tells you now what people have. Call me a scam because they didn't get the money. Okay, they bought my book and they didn't get the money. I don't promise anybody gets the money. I promise that the programs are real. That's all I could do. I can't. The only people who can promise you get the money are the people giving out the money. So unless you call them, don't trust me. I'm not promising you I get the money. I'm promising you that these programs are real, and hundreds of millions of people get this money every year. So I don't have control over that. The people who think I do, but I don't. You know, people say you're going to go to heaven if you do something, and well, I don't think they really. And they get away with saying that with no proof. Good morning, Mega. Good morning. Hi, Julio. Okay, so we got that. We got everything. Okay, so don't forget, today, apply for our rent grant. It is over at midnight tonight, but then we'll have another one next month. On the 20th of every month, we give out our rent grant. The next grant after the rent grant is our free laptop computers. We give 30 of them out, and the deadline to apply for that is the 30th of the month. Then on the 4th, we're giving out $20,000 that you could spend on anything, okay? And that's on the 4th of the month. So we give about $50,000 or more every month now, sometimes 70, depends on how much money we make. And that's important. Okay, dental grants, okay. Here are the listing of websites. Let me get them for you. Okay, here are the list. I'll put them in the chat and let's go help. And it'll be right there in a minute here. Good morning, Clara. How are ya? And don't forget, today we have a 3 o'clock and a 7 o'clock. Okay, 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock workshops, okay? So that's live, members helping other members help that. I'm gonna put this listing in the YouTube in the description, okay? Let me see, you get it? Okay, that, okay. Okay, these are the top 8, 9, 10 programs to start finding free help. And that's how to take advantage of the free money economy, okay? Okay, so that's the free money economy here, 40% of everything. You have to learn how to use that if you want to get free money. That's government offices and nonprofit. If you have money, then you could use the capitalism economy, and that's Google. So if you don't have money, you can't go to Google to get help. You have to go to the free money economy. So let me show you how to do that, okay? And I put all the links to start learning how to do that in the description below. So you don't have to give us $20. You can start doing it without me. And all our wonderful 15,000 members that are so helpful and loving and help other people learn about this system so they can make a better life, okay? Jack, call it mental health. Yes, and talk to someone to feel better. Sending prayers. Yeah, thank you, Glenda. Yeah. Yeah, that's 988, right? The mental health hotline. Yeah. Call them up. We all need that help. It's tough in our society to get through without some help with mental. So that opens your heart too to make life living a lot easier. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for being there and being so important in my life. I mean that.